Hey guys, it's Katie and Alice, and we have another cheap, easy toddler activity using things from around your house. It is a touch and feel box. Alice actually hasn't seen it yet. But what you do is take a shoe box, or you can use any kind of box, something that is going to pretty much seal except for your opening. You could also use something like an oatmeal canister, something like that. You're going to put a hole in one side big enough for a kid to get their hand into. And I wanted Alice to really be able to put her arm in. I also wanted this one to be big enough so that if she put other stuff in the box, I'd be able to get it out. And what is inside are different textures and things for her to feel without looking. So basically I just hot glued everything, just things that I had around the house, like I said. So we've got bubble wrap here. This is some minky fabric I had left over. On this side I've got a piece of raffia, which is like a textured paper. I put a piece of felt, like this is actually the kind of stuff you put on the bottom of furniture to protect your floors. It has a different feel. There is a little, this was a cat toy, but it's like a puffy ball. Here is an outlet cover, if you can see that, just for something sticking up there. And then on the lid I have a few more things. I've got a piece of sandpaper. I have a button and a fake flower. All this stuff is just hot glued really well. I tested all the edges so that Alice can't pull stuff off and it's not any sort of hazard. And I'm going to hot glue the lid onto the box so that she can't just get in there and just destroy everything. But with an older kid, you can probably leave the lid so that they're able to take it off. Another twist on this kind of idea is to just have a box that's empty and put an object inside of it. Put a hole for their hands so they can feel the object and try to guess what it is, and then they can take the lid off and see what it is. But this style of project, this touch and feel box, I actually remember having at some point or playing with at school or something from my childhood. So I think Alice is still a little bit young for it, but I'm going to try it. So like I said, I'm going to glue the lid on so that it is permanent, and I'm also going to tie a ribbon around it because Alice is kind of a toughie and she will just rip this lid off even glued. You can get fancy and go out and buy things with different textures, but like I said, you really don't have to. I just went around my house. This took me about 10 minutes just to collect some items and glue them into my box. I painted the outside just to make it less distracting because there were like stickers and words all over it. So, but you don't have to, and we will see how Alice likes it. Just a bow. Here, what's on the inside? What's in there? I didn't put anything by the door on purpose so you couldn't see it. How do you feel? Yeah, you put water in there, didn't you? What is it? What do you feel? I think it's bubble wrap, huh?